See, do I still remember how to do this shit? My vines. Nice. This picture, man. Go. Smoke, flash, Molotov. What are you gonna do? Okay, slow long, fine. We'll be taking cat too. Is that why you're here? You're just watching for push. Long exec. Okay. Okay. Alright. One thing already I didn't like. I understand why you throw it, but I don't think it's that relevant. I like the smoke covers the whole thing. Nice. So, see, there's some things that haven't been fixed. Nice. I can't move around like I used to. So, I like the Molotov. I don't think the Molotov should be thrown here because you'll be having a couple of guys here, right? That are the bigger number. And you're gonna have these guys as second contact, right? I think you should throw the smoke, throw this flash, and when someone's here, just do that little jump throw that you had on CSGO, and then molly. I think it would be. What would that molly? I think it was here, right? Yeah, that would force this guy out of here into the open. Why do you not want to use it here? You have 3 Glocks, right? If you throw this guy out with a USP, he's not gonna do that much, right? Then you can just overwhelm him with the pistols. So it's a little risk throwing the molly from here, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, you know. You can always try it. If it doesn't work, you can always change it back. But like if there was someone here, you can't get out, you know. Like yes, this guy runs away, but I'm sure he fights, right? And it would help these guys a lot more too. I mean, short has no Kevlar, so there's really not much they could do. I think I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think it would be better just to have all 5 of you here, or at least 4, and then one just here watching from behind, I guess. But I'm not 100% sure on that, you know. I think you can keep this, but this needs to change the way you take A, because you're a little too slow. Nice. Other than that, I don't think there's much more you can do. Forced, okay. Why are we doing a double? The only thing I don't like is Fangs throwing a flash, you know? I understand why he does it, but it's useless because there was someone flashing for him. I think it was Many, and he has the best flash, you know? As long as Many times it when your first teammate that goes long, as long as Many throws it when the first teammates get through this, it'll be perfect timing, you know? And you can throw 2 of them, right? Throwing one, it just slows you down. It's not that much, but it's a little bit, you know? You can use that to, you know, have your gun out and shoot them. So that's the only thing. Whoops, should have not done that. I don't remember who did it exactly. It's the bomb guy. Who's the bomb guy? Here. Yeah, it was Many. It's not Many. Where are you, Many? Yeah. Yeah, Many knows the timing, so it's okay. He bought 2 flashes, especially because of that, so it would have made a difference. And instead of you, like, this would allow you, Fangs, to instead of going into the dumpster, which is your right, you can do that. But if you have a guy throwing 2 flashes, you don't want to run to the dumpster, right? Just don't. They have more utility than you do. Use the little advantage you have here, and I would fight them, you know? Trust the flashes you've got, and I think you would have won this, you know? Now level, you do have smokes for the Molotov that should have came in, but I guess it didn't come in. It came in super late, but it did. So yeah, I think if you trade this with what I said, I think rounds 1-on-1. It's 1-1, probably not 1-1, but a lot closer. Okay, I think here is just dumb on your part. You have a Molotov and a smoke. You have this guy completely isolated in pit. What you do is you have a smoke, you smoke this corner, so you isolate this guy. And then from here, you have someone watching the corner of the smoke, because if you have it like this, he was forced to go out all the way in order to help his teammate. Then what you do is, with that, you have a guy here, you have a guy here watching the smoke, and this guy throws the Molotov, which you did have. You had both, right? Smoke and the Molotov. If Leo had a flash or something, you could have sent that too, or thrown the smoke from here, you know? I don't know where you throw the smokes from, but you could do that. And this would have been a lot cleaner, and you wouldn't have lost 80 HP, right? Now what will happen is this guy will kill you. So you're still on a down numbers, or okay. He didn't. Luckily, okay. But that trade should have happened. And you're still 20 HP left, right? So I hate how this isn't. This is super risky from Jay. He got really lucky, but you shouldn't have done this, Jay, okay? You got a 4-on-3, although you got this information. You heard them. If you heard them, like, just stay here, you know, keep yourself alive and just tell them the information you got. Tell them, hey, go B, go away, you know, or stay long, you know, take long late. But you could do this behind the Xbox, you know, like here, for example, you would be totally safe. So, why is this wrong? I'll show you. Like you did this here, right? You hear all of these people. The only difference would be if you had someone from here flashing you in or throwing the smoke, you know, and flashing in right after, you know. If you had that, then I would agree. But completely solo, 4-on-3. Oh, but I heard them. Keep the information, keep yourself alive, because instead of one being here, there could be 2 or 3. And that point, you're doing a 1-on-2 and you're 4-on-3, right? It's a bad idea. So I would have just stayed back, you know. You win with the information alone. As long as you don't kill yourself, you win with the information alone. And here you're overextending. You kill the guy, you know there's another one. You're being greedy. You made yourself hard. You shot him. He's really low. I'm sure you know. That's why you're being a little greedy here. Just fall back. It's okay. You're not gonna stay here. They're gonna look for you. Exactly. So you're just died for no reason. You know. I don't think this is needed. Look at where you're planting. You do not have long. You do not have cat, and you planted safe. This is a bad idea, okay? Good on Leo for killing someone, but this after plant is already gone downhill, you know? Leo's gaining long, that's okay, but Fangs, I think, should have gone with him. When he's playing with Fangs, that's okay. Alright. Leo was a little risky getting long, but you guys knew where both of them were, so it's fine. You won the round, but there's a lot of things you could have done better. Okay, now we're against another force, right? Let's just smoke on the corner long, it's okay. if you're the lurker on long, and you're against anti-force, and you're anti-force, if you're J, what you should be worried about is them pushing lower or B, right? If they don't push, that's okay, but at least listen for the nades they put on lower or in tunnel. Same thing on long. Because if they don't, you know right away, okay, they're not long. There may be one guy here hidden, but it's 100% a stack on short, you know? Not a stack, but it's a setup on short, right? So, yeah, you should have done that. Fangs kind of went away. I don't know if he's a long lurker, but okay, so they threw nades long, that's okay. So we have to assume they have long, right? Now, what do we have? We have utility, we have a lot of good weapons. Why not just... Okay, do you have long guys? That's fine. Let's go back. Leo, re-smoke this. Throw the flash, have two guys coming out. You get this. This is still smoked. You can throw a flash or not, or you could just, you know, molly, whatever you want. You get this area. Once you get this area, if no one got you until then, if no one fought you, that's okay. Keep the same thing, same logic as on piss round, I think it was, or second round. Keep one guy here looking at the smoke. Keep one guy here just throwing the molo, you know? And I guarantee you he's gonna come out, you know? If he doesn't, throw a flash, check out in front of the smoke. If someone's there, if it's not, okay, you know, you have long. You keep one guy here, you can choose to go cat or not. If they're not here, they have to be cat, right? Easy. What did you use? A bunch of smokes, a bunch of flashes, a bunch of molotovs. Why did we use it? Because they're on an anti-force, their tendency is to play what? Together, right? And you're using utility and people to counteract that, which is great. You can get short as well, you know, but you need people, which is what you're getting. Short smoked or Xbox is smoked. Okay. The only thing I think is missing is a Molotov here before doing that, but you don't have that many. Well, who does? Fangs? Yeah, Fangs does. I think Fangs should have thrown this molly from here. I think you can see my mouse, right? Yeah, you see that little window? You can throw a jump throw Molotov against that, and it will land here. Don't ask me how exactly, because I don't remember, but I know it is. I think it's with that jump throw, though. And if you've done that, like you throw the Molo, you throw the flash, and you can get all of this space. The Molo is still burning, so you don't have a chance of them sneaking up to you in a shit timing, right? Level Leo's able to get next to you while watching your flank, and nothing happens. The Molo's over. Leo or Fangs, for example, could then go back and throw you a flash over here, and then you can click it, right? But if they have long, they shouldn't be in cat, right? So what happened here? Just a little thing, you know? Just the little thing of the Molotov not being here. With a little bit more resistance, you do this a lot better, and you don't lose the guy, you know? This is clean as fuck. And you lost the run because of that, that's interesting. Only thing I would do is, instead of Fangs looking at a tunnel and not doing anything, I think he should have helped you, you know? With utility or with just another extra guy, you know? He doesn't need to be on long, you know? But it's not really his fault, it's just something you guys... If you do this take a little better, this doesn't happen to you, you know? The Molotov you used here, although it's good, you still needed one here, you know? You could double nade this position, I guess, right? And we got reset back again. That's bad. Should have won that. Should have won that, and it would have been an eco, and we were 3-1 instead. But okay. I don't know what you guys like to do, but in these rounds, I like to explode B. You know? Why? Manny has a fucking deagle. Why does he have a fucking deagle? I guess he's far away. Okay, that's fine. I would have just exploded B tunnels, you know? Make some presence mid, you know, send a guy there, you know, throw a smoke, a Molotov, a flash, have 4 guys here ready. As soon as this Molo comes, throw a smoke door, throw a flash, and throw a Molo, whatever you can, you know, and have flashes coming in from above. Why? Because in B, although they should be playing 2B, your utility should be against what you're doing, you know, or against what they're doing, right? It's more likely that you can find 2 guys in B side that are in bad positions, like blinded, mollied off, rather than doing this on mid and finding anyone, you know? At most, what's going to happen, unless there's 2 here, where one would be somewhere around this area and then one would be closer into right side or left side. Here, what will happen is if there's only one guy, you'll see him. He's going to get blinded. He's going to fall back, and that's it. You didn't really gain that much, right? And how many flashes do you have? Right, so I wouldn't. I would have used this elsewhere. Oh, but I don't have Molotovs. Okay. Throw the smoke here, throw the smoke door, throw a flash or 2 instead of, you know, someone buying a deagle. Gets 2 extra flashes, and then there's flashes coming in from any, for example. There you go. And you could have bought a Molotov as well, I think. So, yeah, what happened? You guys got into mid, and no smokes. This smoke should have been thrown before. What did you get? You got mid, they got flash, they fell back, and you're back in square one. I don't think it was a good idea. Executing short to win the round has a very low rate, you know, especially with the utility where you have no Molotovs, right? So whoever's playing on the A side will just win, right? He'll just stay alive. Although, this is a good idea to plant the bomb, you know? So you'll probably get the bomb down. But of course, you're supposed to win, right? If this was the Nico, I'd say, okay, yeah, you're fine. But this is not, right? You have 2 flashes to be used. Should have not come out of this and not thrown any flashes whatsoever. Yeah. You didn't even get the bomb down. Yeah, nice try. Fortunate. You need to get him. You lost the round. You're waiting too much. What are you waiting for? That's too late. You lost. Instead of you being hyper focused on the guy coming from short and jumping, think of theory, you know? If he kills me from jumping around like an idiot, good for him, you know? Good for him. If he jumps and you kill him because of a nice shot, good for you, you know? But that isn't the goal. And if that guy comes from short and kills you, fuck it. You know, there's nothing you can do. You have 1 crosshair. You had 1 guy that you knew was here. You should have taken that, you know? If you get killed from a guy coming up short or something, it happens, you know, accept it. But you took too long to the side. Could have won that round. No, this is Nico. It's likely that the guys on B are aggressive now. What exactly are we gonna do with that smoke? Is that door? Probably door, right? Jay, I'm sorry, that smoke was useless. Why do we want to throw the smoke? Oh, to make them throw utility on B, okay. But it was like 140 in the round. While you were about to go throw that smoke, you know, in order to pay utility, they had only, theirs started only blooming, so Unless you're going to be pushing the smoke, they're not going to be throwing anything else, you know? So I would say save this, you know, at that point. And I would say, like, hey, you're here alone. You want to make some damage and actually make it useful. When they start doing this on long, then, for example, you could have, you know, then you could have thrown smoke, you know, thrown a Molotov here, shot in through the smoke and gone back, you know, for example. Maybe it's telegraphed, but you'd be wondering, you know, comms, a lot of noise, teammates screaming. That would be more likely. Now let's see what the hell you guys did. Oh. Nice job. My Fang's going the other way. I mean, here you kind of chicken out for things, you know? Okay, flash is gone. I don't know what the fetish is about dumpster, you know? I don't. But I think you should have not gone into dumpster, right? You have this smoke, you have flashes from Leo. This smoke covers you from the guy here. And if that doesn't cover you, the flashes do. Just walk this way, you would get this guy, you know? If you want to stop, that's okay, but Manny needs to know. He full committed because of the play you guys had, you know? You just let Manny die, I think. You chickened out. I think you messed up this one thing. If it was both supposed to be backing off, okay. Manny should have known. But in a play like this, you don't do that, you know? Guess should have agreed on that before. We did this before, so I'm starting to think I saw a pattern here. Let's hope not. Yeah, no. Run over. Half bite. Nice. Oh, right, the little Molotov, okay. I was wondering where you were about to throw that. You can throw a nade if you want. If you keep shooting, just throw him a nade. Flash. Oh, flash for short? Oh, because they smoked it. Okay, that's right. So you know they don't have short, they have long. I think this is way too much. It's not because Manny's gonna die, but I think this is dumb decision. I understand why you do it, but I think it's because of comfort more than anything. There's no strategic value to this, you know? Why is that? They have long, they do not have short. There could be one extra guy in long to help them, or he could be in CT. And the other guy could be, what, side and car, right? So they could be like this, CT, car, and long. This guy, or this guy, could be moving into long to help this guy. You know, keeping 2 here, not 1. And this would make it a 2-on-1, right? How do you know that? You don't know. Depends on what you guys see or hear in mid, but the guy, mid guy, the rotator could have also been playing double up mid, for example. Or just mid alone, so there's a lot of variables. But either way, I think this is dumb. You could be, at worst, you're doing a 2-on-1 or 1-on-2, right? Many versus 2 guys. At best, you're doing a 1-on-1 with a flash. It doesn't look too bad, right? Well, you have short, you have full utility, you could just execute. 2 Molotovs. Molo. Oh, would you look at that? There's someone there. Smokes. I don't know what other smokes you guys use, but then you have the flashes. Like, you don't need anything else, right? You just win the round, probably. So I think this is dumb. Very dumb. There's no need for that. Well, unfortunate, but again, dumb. Okay, you're first to pull short, whatever. Wrong play, you guys got gifted that round, but I don't think he played that well at all. Wait, who died? Unlucky. But I say unlucky, but why did this guy push? He's 4 on 5, guys. You guys should have known. One other thing you can do instead of throwing all this utility, you can keep a guy here, boost, and then see over it, I think, right? You could just do that. Or instead of flashing yourselves, you could ask level, hey, flash me, you know? Doesn't make that much difference. And it's a much better flash than whatever you guys would have done. So. Okay, 4 and 4. Good play by the T on. Good, nice play. Good play though. Nice unlock. You should have known that the mid guy was super close, you know? I would have waited on the smoke a little bit longer, thanks. But that's it, you know? I got killed a lot doing that mistake, so. But good play from Finks. Made up for what he did a couple of rounds ago. Okay, it's been 9 rounds, I think that's enough for D side. Watch a little bit CT side now. Side at the yellow, I mean, whatever. Oh, kill him, Jay. Nice, Jay, good run. Fucking timeouts. Okay. The only thing, thanks. The second flash, you only throw it if you hear stuff. Okay, that's it. If it's not needed, you don't throw it. And you could use it in mid or B, right? Or whenever you come back to A, for example. Jay doesn't know how to stop the rush on B. Fuck me. That's okay. You learned that quickly. This nade's not gonna do anything, Jay. They can't be that close. That early. Okay, the way you do it is you do exactly what you do, you just do not throw the nade, okay? What you do is you throw the Molotov early, look this way to the car so you don't get flashed, and you keep running while looking at the car. When you're close to this, that's when you start looking at the Molotov. What will happen? Your molly's burning. If they want to go through it, they'll either need to smoke it or push through it while burning. Either way, they're dead, okay? If they smoke it, all you need to do is get as close to the smoke as possible, to one of the edges. I personally like to go onto the left side. I just feel like they go into the left side every single time. It's amazing. And if you do that, you'll just catch dummies. You know, you'll just kill dummies. It's easy. If they don't throw the smoke, you'll just kill them. There's nothing more to do. Oh, what if they don't? What if they don't throw the smoke? Or what if they don't push B? That's okay. If they don't push B, you know, you wait here, a few seconds. 1, 2, okay, they're not coming. And you can go back. You can smoke or not, it's up to you. That's it. Then you can go into this position, you know, if you want. But if you had done that, you wouldn't won this run. Okay. You played okay, you know, the fight. Only thing I would say is you have level coming in to help you. You are playing deathmatch, and he's trying to help you. What you should have done is, at first, I wouldn't recommend it, so I think you did good. You know, you first got a kill and then went back. But soon after that, as soon as you got an opening, I would have used utility, you know? Throw a smoke in your feet, play around it, right? Look at the edges, throw a flash on to the sky above you, and then flash with it, and then peek with it. Tell level, hey, I'm flashing here. I'm smoking this, you know? You're not going to do that. What's going to happen? You're going to get overwhelmed. And you have a smoke and a flash in your pocket. Okay, that's what should have happened. It shot on level in you, but you should have definitely done that. Okay. Not around you win. Not sure how I fucked that one up, but okay. Zico. Nice, next. Last round they rush B. I think if they have spawn, they'll rush long. And they did, funnily enough. Again, remember Fangs, second flash is only if you need it. What the fuck is that flash, Manny? What are you doing? I think Manny fucked up this round, and I think Leo did too. You throw the smoke. Smoke's late, okay. But I'm guessing you're respecting that, right? I mean, you could have literally just waited a second extra, Manny. You know, you could have been anti. Once the flash pops, then you peek, right? I don't know if I like this flash, I don't know if it's good, but it looks to be popping too away for this to work. So I would have rather this one, but I don't know the efficiency of that one. So I can't really say that. What did Fangs do? But I think this is just the protocol of how you guys did it. I don't think it's Fangs or Manny's fault. Fangs is doing good, he's just anti. Manny's obviously throwing that flash is shit. Terrible idea. And you guys are completely blind. I think you guys should have just cancelled as soon as you were blind. And, you know, asked Leo to reflash. This is part of the reason why Fangs I told you in that other round to wait for the second one, you know? Because if you throw both and the two guys here are blind, you're forced to go back. You don't have a choice, you know? Unless you want to be throwing a shield flash and hoping for the best. It's not gonna work. You lost this round. That's right, it's just a little protocol thing, so it doesn't happen again. Okay, short, immediately. Short. 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 Please. Guys, short. What are we doing? Okay, someone thought about it. I don't know what the fuck this smoke is for, or the Molotov that you guys threw here. This Molotov should have been here. Okay. Or a smoke here instead, you know, whatever you want. But as soon as you lost long, oh, shit happened. Okay, just go back into short immediately. You don't even need to boost though. You just go up. Then you still have the flash, you still have the Molo. You're 3 here, you can Molo this. And you can wait, right? And then you're here at 130, 135 probably. But they're not even here yet, you know? Once the molly's up, you can choose to smoke or flash and then have Fangs and Manny play, for example, you know? You also had level here. Level could have mollowed Xbox, right? Could have baited from here. Good play. I would have mollowed. I would have not shot with the USB map. Thanks. Your number one priority at that point was mollying, right? But now, no. Now this is just useless. Oh, I know. It gets you time to reposition, but you should have used it before, right? I would have saved it for him now, because you still need short or long control, right? Now, if Leo didn't get this kill, you would have jumped down, taken long with Leo. Contact or not, you know? Jay's on a roll. What are you doing? Get out! Get the fuck out! What are you doing? Okay, someone did you a favor. Get out, you two. Look at this. You're 4v2. You have a suicide guy here. You have a suicide guy here. Why? The A guys just won the round on A. Why the fuck are we throwing roll up? Go back, man. Level, throw a fucking Molotov or smoking doors and just go back. Play with Jay. Play CT, whatever. You just need to wait. You guys make it so much harder than it needs to be. I swear. You would have won with 4 alive. You know? No joke. Easy. Probably with 5 if you did it right from the start. But can have everything, I guess. Okay. Like, they didn't come. It's about time we fuck off, right? Yeah. Should have ran. Okay. Yeah, they're going for cat control. This just tells you that they're taking cat control. You just wait things, you know? You just look at the map. You can jiggle whatever you want, but I would just look at Leo, you know? Through here, through the minimap, I would just look at Leo. As soon as he shoots, then I would make my decision. Because he could be faking, you know? Okay. I think this tells you that they're about to take mid. As soon as this Molotov fades, I would have thrown mine. And I would have had level with this Molotov get a little closer. As soon as he's close, smoke doors. Then you guys play 2 here. Because that's what they're trying to take. And then you have Fangs here, going in here. Empty. You guys in the cubby. Then level can play here, and then you have 2 mid. This is what they're contesting. Oh, they don't come mid, okay. Then you guys can split. Right? Disengage. Just go back. Fangs goes wherever he wants. Level can stay or go back to B. Because at that point, you know, right? Guess what they're doing? Taking mid. It's just one, right? This guy is dead, you know? If you play your cards right, this guy's dead. 40 seconds left. It's just one guy, so you know where the other 2 are. Good job, Jay. I shouldn't have played here with the fucking MP9. The flash he had, if you're in uncomfortable this position, just throw it, you know? Use it to get the fuck out of here. Could have done that. Play smart. Why? Look at how your teammates are playing things. They're playing long alive. You are a dumbass. Or you're playing deathmatch. You're gonna die. Why? Let them take the site. It's okay. Let them plant. They don't win the round. As long as you stay alive, they don't win the round. Getting them not to plant would be a great idea if you could, but that's why they went to cat, right? Still won, you shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have killed yourself. No point. don't know why you suddenly decided to change, but okay. There's no reason why you had to play any different than you were before. It is working, you're just fucking up, and Levels playing deathmatch against a potential up. This is not smart. If anything, Leo should be here, right? And that's not gonna do anything, sir. Okay, a Molotov just because. What are you gonna do with this Molotov? This Molotov makes no sense. Oh, I know they're mid. Yes. What can you do about that? Nothing. You know they're mid. You know what you could have done instead? Told Leo, hey, push with J, contact. Leo looks at the long angle, J looks at the close angle, and you push it. How many of them do you think are in tunnel? At most one. With the amount of shit they threw here, it's probably just one. If there's more, at most it's 3 or 4, and you can quickly get a kill from Leo. J can get the other one, and then Leo should have time to shoot another time. If all goes well, you kill 3 people. And then, what would that make? That would make this Molotov a smart move, right? Because you're making them focused in this, right? You could even throw the smoke or a flash. Just dump all your utility while these guys get something done, right? That way, they don't get mid control if they were planning on it, but they can get cat. And I just noticed that neither Fangs or many have long or short, so I think this is a bad move. Very bad move. Okay, Leah thought of what I thought of, but just a lot later. And he's doing a more riskier play than what I would have liked. You know, there's still 40 seconds. They still have time to go back and go B, right? So. Smoke tunnels, smoke tunnels, smoke tunnel, smoke tunnel. Oh my god. Thank you. You should have smoked closer though. There's no way you guys lost that. What the fuck? How? Just have to play smart. The only thing I do is level as soon as you kill the first guy, don't panic spray. Stop shooting so they don't know where you are. And move around. Get into a safe spot and get another one. Because you kept shooting, they knew where you were and just shot at your sound and the bullet tracers, right? I have no idea how you missed that, but I mean, I would have missed that too. You did jiggle, but if you kept the crosshair a little more to the left, because he's never gonna he's only going to commit to that angle by wide swinging, right, or crouch peeking. If he's jiggling on a smoke, he's not gonna overcommit to it, you know. So, how the fuck did you die, Jay? Because the smoke's too deep, isn't it? You snitched. You were a little unlucky, but it was your fault. You should have not gone up that little box. I don't know why Jay has a fetish with this box, but you know, it's okay. Again, if you played your cards right, I think you would have won this too easily. And I didn't see any reason as to why Fangs and Many should have played short instead. I think this was dumb on your guys' end. If you guys are so sure that they're not coming long, that's okay. Leave Many alone or Fangs alone and have the other guy help mid or B. That would be a smarter idea. Risky, but smarter. Especially because of the shit you heard on this, right? Have fun, I don't give a shit. Genau so. I heard like 3,000 flashes take long. This is not right. We're behind. I would have made an aggressive play somewhere. You could have had this angle, Jay. I can't show you exactly because of how shit CS2 is now, but you could have just held that, you know, it's an off angle, you have advantage. Like that, yeah. No reason why you would smoke. No reason at all, you just smoked because you wanted to. Not good. Okay, it took long, it's okay. We should have aggressed short, Mr. Leo, man. What the fuck are you doing? What are you gonna do here? Nothing. By the time you get here, there's an op posted in here. Your flash missed. Should have flashed over to get that angle. And you're probably gonna have one guy close anti. That's gonna trade you if you do kill the upper. So you should have just went with many. That's it. You finally have an aggressive play lower. Okay. No, it's too late. Yeah, that's right.